welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited about this project that I'm going to be doing. One of the things that I have thought of is when I'm sitting in my chair, I'm not properly utilizing the end of the cabinet space facing the captain's chair. I have an awful baggage storage, and I have an electrical plug-in, and then I used to have my fire extinguisher there, but I ended up moving that, so that doesn't need to be there anymore. So I got to thinking I'm not utilizing this space very well at all. So this here is from the gunk from the taping of the fire extinguisher. That actually didn't end up holding up there. It kept falling off, and I actually had a hard time mounting it there, but I mounted it to the table leg, so it's working out much better there. So I'm going to clean this up, remove this. I'm going to move this one over to the side over here probably. So it's still close to the inverter because I do use this a lot. As you see, I'm charging a light here already. I've got a really cool plan for this spot. So this is what I ended up getting to put against that wall. So I can put my iPad here because I'm always watching my iPad on the flip table. And I can put my phone in here when it's being charged. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to get this going, and then I'll show you it in the end. And I am sure that this is going to really make my life so much easier when I'm sitting on that chair, and make this area a lot more functional for me when I'm sitting there. And it's pretty. It's got that dark wood tone that I wanted. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Okay, so let's get started. Hello everyone. At this point in time, I have already finished my charging station, but I'm going to share a little clip here that I shared on Instagram because I kind of go over my thought process and how it came out, and I really like that clip that I was explaining everything. So let me show you the finished charging station. I mentioned that I was working on redoing my van. So one of the things that I wanted to create was a charging station. Now I already had my inverter here because it's tapped into my batteries down below. So I ended up getting a magazine rack that I can end up charging and putting my iPad, my phone. Right now I'm charging my hotspot by using this charging port here, but I'm also charging LED lights and also my camera batteries and drone batteries and everything else. So I can use this strip down below to do that. And I also have these little hanger things here so I can hang my lights when I'm charging those. And also my e-bike battery. So I have been so thrilled how this turned out, and it has just been amazing. Okay, and then this is like a month and a half later at this point in time. So I'm going to show you it, how I have everything inside of it, and how it's been working out, because it has just been a dream. Okay, so I have designed it so that when I drop this table, this drop leaf table, everything goes right below it. Now, I ended up putting the lace and stuff around it because I'm actually hiding some holes and things like that that I know I'm going to patch up, because eventually I will be painting all of this, but who knows, it could be a year from now that I end up getting this painted. So all of this will eventually be redone. I was just trying to make it look nice for now, okay? So I can put my phone here as I'm getting everything charged and my iPad, and I have my earpiece here. I can put my hotspot here, and as that picture showed, I can do all of my lights and stuff down at the bottom. So it really has been working out really, really well. Now, unfortunately, I just noticed the last shopping that I did, remember I'm still shopping or hanging out and camping with Kent, and so when he must have been bringing in his cases of Coke or something, he knocked this off, so I re-glued that, but now I notice that it's got some marks here. So unfortunately, you know, I'm trying to do my best to have it really nice in here, but I do use my van for a lot of projects as well, and carrying things and shopping, and so I'm gonna fix this up later. I thought I might just put some maybe burlap or rope trim around this in the meantime, and then I actually wanted to redo this front face anyways because of it being more of a male center type face on this. Is for mailing. That's what all this is it's got the stamp when you mail something, and like postal. So I did want to make this more cute in the front, so eventually I will put something burlap or lace or and then trim it, and so I'll fix this up later. We'll just see how things go after the next couple rounds of using my van to go get supplies and how it looks. But I'm thinking I may need to put that trim almost like immediately, like a rope trim or something on both sides to corner it, just to give it a little buffer there. Anyway, so that's what it is. I'm kind of disappointed about those, you know, scrapes on it already. I mean, it's only about a month and a half old, but what can you do? I mean, you know, we're camping as friends. We're still helping each other out at this time with the pandemic, and I still have goals in the future of finding a home base and traveling part-time, so that is still my goal, and to use the van, you know, as a part-time travel. But right now I am enjoying the full-time, just, you know, maybe a couple more years, just really embracing now my retirement, and I got the e-bike and having some fun. So the more I make this van easier to be full-time in, definitely I'm now getting more excited to be out here. I think one of the problems that was really making my van life challenging for me is because I'm carrying way too much stuff as a full-timer in here, with especially the design of my van, because it is a Class B. So I have all the housing. I have a full wet bath over here and a galley kitchen here. I've got all the tanks, you know. So I have very limited storage in this van. So I really had to put my thinking cap on and try to come up with more ideas to make this van easier to roll. And if I could do that and to live in it, then I would stay out here definitely a little bit longer. And I think I've come up with some great ideas. I've already been very, very busy finishing up a couple other projects of how I'm storing things. So stay tuned for upcoming videos on how I have done that. I went through every single storage cabinet in this van and redid everything, and even my clothes one. So wait till you see that one on how I had to be more creative with my clothes as well. So I have been busy. That's why I haven't been able to get videos out. And also, while I was redoing all of this, I was also still battling so many windy days. So unfortunately, whenever I took everything out of these cupboards, I was moving things, I mean, even more so around and using my van for supplies or day trips. And basically my van is the one that's used for all those reasons, on top of me camping in it, living in it. It is the travel, get supply rig as well, and sightseeing rig. So that was really exhausting and challenging, getting through that process. So now I'm at the point of just getting things put away that I've now decided on keeping. The next video will probably be how I have made a cover for my TV, because I don't use my TV all the time. So lots going on. Stay tuned. I'm so excited still with what's going on with the van. And yeah, so probably this you know, little charging station is probably going to look different in the future, but I think I'll just kind of see how things go with it for about 6 months or so, and if it keeps getting more dinged up, I think then I will probably do something more creative with the front of it that will give it more of a buffer. Because of bringing so many supplies and things in and out of the van. We do use also my van to get wood sometimes. Yeah, so it's just used for a lot of, you know, useful things. It is a van, you know, and I want to be able to do that, but also still protect the cabinetry. So some other things in here I have made that I can take off and move, so it is out of the way when I do that. So I'll go over all of that in the future on my thought process, like also that curtain that I put over the front of the table. I made that so easy to come on and off, because on moving day that comes off. So basically anything that I'm trying to protect, it's got to be able to roll up and get put away, because of how I use my van, not only to live in, but to be able to enjoy a comfortable and fun life out here as well. You know, I can't be too fussy about things getting damaged or dirty or something like that. So I do have to think that way as well. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Put your comments down below, and I will see you in that next video.